Oh, I'm gonna have to go to the depth chart for like 5 seconds, bro. Oh, they're wrong.
Tannehill to the air to start out. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work.
Give me 2 seconds, bro. My bad. Oh, this shit wrong. They got fucking Devin White at defensive end. What kind of goofy shit is that? What Atlanta Fournette at? Come on, man. I can work with everybody. Oh, you'll never be there. Come on. Where you starting at?
It's midfield.
I fixed the rest. That's cool.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Cool.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Titans at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late, winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And some room to maneuver. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Right.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Tannehill now to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Henry up the middle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
This is caught. It's Woods. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Completion good for 14 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
Play.
Oh, man. Come on. Where you at, Devin?
Take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans will jump on top.
Man, my depth chart's so fucked up. These niggas all over the place, bro.
Extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
I got Antoine Winfield at kick return. Ain't no fucking way. That's fine. It's fine. We rushing. We rushing today, so that's fine. I got a trick for the evening.
Here on first down. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience is early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Phillips now from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. A first down carry for him.
That's all my fault.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. 7-7.
What the fuck is Vita? Bro, don't tell me Vita Vea not in. Man, I'm just running, bro. My fucking team ain't set up, bro. Man, come on, bro. I fucking hate, man, bro. Like, why the fuck is y'all niggas even fucking with the depth charts? Gotta keep setting my damn depth chart every fucking game.
Now Tannehill buying time to his left. And this one nearly picked off. Yeah, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
I ain't letting that get away. That's just Madden being ass.
Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And able to get this.
Hey, bro, get your ass in the hard flat where you supposed to be at, bro.
It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
Who else are you guarding, Levante?
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he's going to lose you.
Why me, Brian? Got time to be.
The 25.
Responding to
Officially,
nobody.
it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Tannehill. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Traylon Burks, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have moved out in front. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. And Johnson's kick is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that.
Whoa, come on, bro. Ain't no way.
By Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season. But
that's cool. I see what's going on.
These last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Come on, bro. You just on the field, bro. You just on the field. Who the fuck is this?
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Henry again on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Field goal unit and Brian Johnson out there. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And Johnson's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. But they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. The slot man in motion right. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a play fake here on first down. Going deep this time for Miller. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll look to throw again. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans from 19 yards away. And the Buccaneers get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
A check down here for Henry. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Now it's Tannehill. That's caught by McMahon. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, it's Tannehill. It's caught by Hooper. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, Tannehill. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. On 2nd and goal, Tannehill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Right back to Chris Godwin. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To throw now on 1st down. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it.
That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Chris Godwin, as time expires in the first half. And the Bucs have tied the game with a chance to go in front on the final play of this first half.
Zuerlein now for the PAT. And that one will give them the lead here as we approach halftime. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I think what we're seeing from him means the future has arrived, because I think most teams are looking for that hybrid running back. The guy who can run it, of course, but who can catch it as well. And those catching skills, exactly why they chose him early in the draft.
Yeah, it's one thing to have a catch for 5-10 yards. It's another to be able to break off a long play like that.
Yeah, we saw it in college. His ability to spread out, catch the football. He's brought it to the NFL as well.
Phillips now from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry.
61 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Tannehill. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Tannehill now to throw. He's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles.
We'll get it back.
But don't fumble the football.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw is on target to Burks. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it,
you getting your ass toasted in that slot.
There you go, right here. Deep. Go, deep.
Now a handoff to Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Yes, sir. Stay outside.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played the
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football.
Get the fuck out of here.
3rd time. Now he's hit on the reach.
Give me that shit back, man.
And the Buccaneers are going to get the
fuck out of here
as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return.
Bam, my nigga, like he not him out here.
I've seen this.
He guard me one-on-one like I'm not going to try him. Quit playing. Spoken did that the first time.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 53 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's
run the fucking route, Chris Godwin. You wide open, bro.
He had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the
letting that nigga jam you up out there, man.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. On the left side, a catch by White. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Bucs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air.
Phillips now from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Tannehill. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list.
And the Bucs are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Again to Henry.
And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Henry running right.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run forward with Henry. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 40. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Titans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
Oh, he got one. On the sideline, he's over.
So for the Bucs, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7.
We got that number Blackhawks in there, signature black. You got Storm wearing that visiting in white. And the punt, and it was blocked. It was blocked. All right, here we go. We got the signal. There we go with the play. It's down and